take a quiz.
Let's take a quiz.
What color is my shirt?
Blue.
What color is your shirt?
Blue.
What color is your hair?
I don't know.
Oh God. What's up, guys? It's 2 a.m. Sports, and we have no idea where it's 2 a.m.
Here, right now.
Mason!
Mason.
Come!
Oh my God.
You're writing a paper. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're making a video.
This is so much more important. No, what's the problem?
There. I'm in your video. Get out. We're gonna jump right into it this week. The game of the week is the Broncos and Steelers.
This is a hype game.
This is a pretty hype game. I have the Steelers in this game.
I like the Steelers.
I like the Steelers.
Steelers are lit right now.
They're a pretty hot team, and the Broncos.
Not.
No,
They lost to the
lost to the
Raiders.
Raiders, which I called, by the way.
That was pretty
And
clutch.
Ozzy Osbourne, he just kind of sucks.
Ozzy Osweiler.
Osweiler, if you didn't know that by now. But yeah, I have the Steelers winning this game by a decent amount.
I don't know about decent amount, but it'll be a dub.
By the way, our record last week. Hey, yeah, you can't
Do it again. Ow. Hype.
I was 10-6 and he was 11-5. Next game, we have the Bucks playing the Rams.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Next game.
We're just gonna say the Bucks. We have the Jets playing the Cowboys. The Jets better win. The Cowboys are basically out of the playoffs already, and the Jets are pretty hot.
The NFL still has them in the playoff picture just because
The
you already
sucks.
know.
Yeah, but out of the Jets, they're fighting for a playoff spot themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs and Ravens. This really isn't a decision again because
Chiefs want to
the
earn
Chiefs
that hottest
are-
team in the league title. They need to win this game.
Yeah, and they will
And the
win
Ravens
this game.
are one of the coldest teams in the league, so this shouldn't be that much.
The Texans playing the Colts. This is basically the game to win the division, and I have the Texans coming on top for this one. Colts without Andrew Luck are not that great. I don't see them making the playoffs.
Whatever division those two teams are in is almost as bad as the NFC.
They are as bad.
They are as bad.
Nobody draws attention to that. The
Yeah.
Eagles.
Everybody's like, oh, the NFC sucks.
NFC East has 3 people tied in the top of the division. That division only has the Texans and Colts, and I feel like all 3 at the top of the NFC East would be able to beat both of those teams.
Yeah.
So, NFC East
screw
is
you.
no more. You have the Titans playing the Patriots. Big win, Patriots. Not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal.
Bills are playing the Redskins.
I feel like LaShawn was
Close one.
genuinely pissed after the Eagles game, which I was
Do
kind of
you
happy
see him throw the
about.
helmet?
No.
He threw the helmet when he went to the locker room.
I saw him book it off the field. They were
Yeah,
like,
he didn't-
game over. LaShawn was like,
Basically how it went down. We have the Bills in this one because LaShawn's pissed and
and now we're allowed
we
to
don't
root
want
for him
the
again.
Redskins to win. Bears playing the Vikings. Vikings need to win this if they want to try to win the division, and I think it's totally possible with how the Packers are playing. I don't think they're that great of a team either. So Vikings win this game.
Yeah, this division's tight. I like it.
I like it a lot. Panthers play the Giants. Panthers big. They're gonna go undefeated to finish the season out.
It's pretty much decided, and everybody's kind of hype. I don't think anybody really hates the Panthers at this
No,
point.
I just don't think it's deserved.
Yeah, and I think they'll probably lose in the playoffs, which I think a lot of people think, which isn't very fair to the Panthers because they're undefeated. Woo.
Falcons play the Jags. This game really doesn't mean anything either. This is one of the games we actually differ.
Yeah, a few ones.
I have the Falcons just because I don't think the Jags are that great, and Freeman is pissed from last game because that's the lowest fantasy points he's gotten being a starter. I say he blows up.
I think that the Falcons really suck, and that Julio Jones and Devonta Freeman are kind of pissed, but that really doesn't make a difference.
Packers play the Raiders. Raiders, big upset last week. It could happen again. I don't think it will, though. I think the Packers are going to be able to prevail, and they're going to hold atop the division.
Yeah, Packers, I don't know what to think about them right now. Oh, they beat the Cowboys. Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot closer to begin than it should have been as well.
Who knows about the Packers right now, but they should be able to beat the Raiders.
Browns play the Seahawks. Seahawks by a lot.
By a lot.
Bengals at the 49ers. Bengals.
Although AJ McCarron is the new quarterback, so he might suck. But if AJ McCarron doesn't suck, the Bengals are going to win.
Bengals. Dolphins at the Chargers. Dolphins. Because Chargers stink and,
Chargers really suck.
yeah, Dolphins.
They're really bad.
Sunday Night Football, big game for us. Cardinals at Eagles.
I'm so happy this got flexed to 8:30 Sunday night because
so
now
happy.
I can watch it without, being all pissed.
It's going to be a really close game.
I hope it's a really close game. The reason I was so hyped, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you could probably guess. I was hyped after the Eagles won against the Bills, and The best thing about that game is the Eagles played a game the entire way through, which was great. And so if they could do that against the Cardinals, maybe we'll find a way.
Maybe. I have the Cardinals winning this game. I just think they're one of the best teams in the NFL. I actually have them going to the Super Bowl, which you'll see in a little bit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Monday Night Football. We have a crappy game as the Lions go to play the Saints. This is another game we differ. I have the Saints. He has the Lions. The Saints had a big game last week, as he predicted, against the Bucs. I feel like that offense is going to be able to continue against a not very good Lions defense.
I think the Lions tore up the Eagles' defense when the Eagles' defense was bad, and the Saints' defense is as bad, if not worse, than the Eagles' defense was a couple games ago. So the Lions probably win.
Now, we're going to do something different because we actually did this a lot quicker than we usually do. We're going to have our projected playoff bracket, and hopefully it's going to show up this whole entire place. I have the Patriots, Bengals, Broncos, and Texans winning the AFC divisions, and I have the Panthers, Cardinals, Eagles, and Packers winning the NFC divisions. And then the AFC wildcards are the Chiefs and Steelers, and the NFC wildcards are the Seahawks and Vikings.
It's kind of interesting because the two NFC wildcard teams might be better than the two division teams.
Yeah, and I think that the divisional week, I think is going to be a pretty decent week. First round, I have the Steelers upsetting the Broncos like we do actually this week to move on, and as well as the extremely red-hot Chiefs going to beat the Texans, who are just probably happy to be in the playoffs. They're not a good team. The Seahawks beating the Eagles.
Upsetting us.
Yeah, to move on, and then I have the Packers beating the Vikings it's going to be 3 times in the year. The following week, I was a really close call for the Patriots and Steelers, but I ended up picking the Patriots to win this game, but I feel like the Steelers are going to have a pretty good fight.
It's really hard to bet against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Anytime, anywhere.
Especially at home.
At home, in the playoffs, with a bye. It's not going to happen.
Tom Brady's just clutch. And then the Chiefs against the Bengals, who tend to struggle in the playoffs. I feel like the Chiefs are going to be able to move on. Not because the Bengals struggle, just because they're purely a better team. The NFC, Seahawks and Panthers. I say this is the Panthers' first loss of the year, and the Seahawks move on to the championship game, as well as the Cardinals, who beat the Packers because the Cardinals are studs. And then the championship games, I have the Patriots and Cardinals winning. So Super Bowl 50, Patriots and Cardinals. I feel like that'd be a pretty decent game to watch. Big offense against defense battle, but overall, I feel like just purely because of playoff experience, Patriots are going to win Super Bowl 50.
This is my personal least desirable outcome. Any outcome that has the Patriots winning is immediately an outcome I do not like. So, I hope the Patriots lose to somebody. I don't care who, I don't care when, but if they win Super Bowl 50, I'm going to cry. Unless the Eagles manage to win that first division game. I mean, we're assuming a lot, saying the Eagles even get to the playoffs, but if they do, and then they can win that first playoff game, I'm going to be hype either way.
I'm just going to be hyped if they make the playoffs. I
Yeah.
mean, we started off
Playoffs, like, holy
4-7.
balls.
That is terrible to start off and then make the playoffs. Kind of like the Panthers last year, who actually won the first round. So
Yeah. And then maybe next year, who knows? We're going undefeated. Woo! Hype.
I would be pretty hyped.
Look forward to it. I told you we were going to go 8-8 in 2 years, but I didn't say we were going to do next year. So 16-0, 8-8. Yeah, who knows?
Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and tell friends, and we'll see you next time.
Go Eagles.